Hey everybody, Artzydude here. Welcome to the Artzydude channel once again, where creativity is more important than knowledge, but the acquisition of knowledge, well, we know it's an art form, and the two go hand in hand. I've always said, if you're smart and you're educated and you're creative, you'll go a long way in this world. So today I woke up feeling a little bit of melancholy and a little like out of sorts. You know, one of those days where you wake up and you start to question everything. Why am I here? What am I doing? What's my mission? All of those things. You know, I was wondering about that. So, am I being the best person that I can possibly be? Am I helping the world in some way? You know, I get up and I go to work and I make a living. I make a good living. I'm an art director. I'm a creative director. I'm an illustrator. I'm a scientist, a creative scientist. I do all kinds of things creatively. And I'm very knowledgeable. And I make a good living. But am I helping the world in any way? Am I being a better person, a better brother, father, a better son, a better, cousin? What am I doing to help the world? And how did we get to this point in our evolution on Earth? In other words, this slice of time that we're in, this evolutionary slice of time that we're in, this industrial age, sort of the end of the industrial age, as it were. You know, we go to work on Monday, and then you blink your eyes and it's Friday. And then you party over the weekend and you have a good time, and then it's Sunday night and you get depressed and you got to go to work on Monday again. And we do this cyclical thing over and over and over. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? We all do it. We all question ourselves, our sanity. What are we doing? What's our mission? Why am I here? And then you look at the news, which I've stopped watching actually quite some time ago, because it's always about wars around the world, inner city strife, gangs, drugs. It just seems like bad news no matter where you go. And so I don't even watch it anymore. But I wonder how we got here. How did we get into this cyclical evolution of where we just get up and go to work and we come home and we have a weekend and then we get up and we go to work and we do this cyclical thing for 35 years. And then we retire and then people get sick and die. And I'm thinking, man, that is the wrong way to do it. Many years ago, when I was first starting out, I took off a year and traveled the country. Went to all the national parks, drove 55,000 miles that year, met a lot of cool people, worked in apple orchards, picked corn, did all kinds of things. And I would highly recommend that for people who are in the rat race. Quit your job, make a plan. You can do it on the cheap. It's worth it. It's worth your sanity, that's for sure. It might even help to clarify what your mission is in this world. I mean, what is it? What is our mission? Are we really supposed to be warring all the time and building nuclear weapons and fighting amongst our neighbors and throwing trash out the window? And I mean, I drive down the street and I think people are lazy. They just throw shit out the window. And again, I've said this before. If I went to an alien world, an alien civilization, their world, who may be, say, 10,000 years more advanced than we are, would they have trash on their roads? Like, would they throw trash out the window? Would they do that to their world? I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off on the wrong tangent. The whole point here was our mission and how to be a better person and, feeling that way today. Last night, I listened a little bit to Jimmy Church and the Fade to Black show, and he had David Wilcock on. Now, I'm not a big fan of David Wilcock or Jimmy Church, and I'll tell you why. Because they make their living in fake news. Now, I used to listen to David Wilcock when Corey Good first came out and the whole Blue Avian thing, and I thought, wow, this is a really interesting story, and I listened to all of it, and then the more and more I listened, the more incredulous it became. And then when there was no evidence to support anything, I just used my common sense and said, this can't be real. And so since then, and over the years, I've watched those guys, David Wilcock and Corey Good, and Jimmy Church, and you can name a bunch of others, and they're making a living at fake news for the most part. And if that's their mission in life, then then so be it. But is that really the best thing to be doing with your life? Now, you'll say, well, look at you. You're sitting in a art studio wearing a mask, making videos for 35 subscribers. Is that the best way to make a living, or the best way to spend your time? Is that your mission? I don't know. I don't know if this is my mission. I've been trying to find my mission for my whole life. Like, what is my mission? I think I know what it is, but it hasn't happened in the way that I had anticipated, and so I have to question. I don't know really what my mission is. But getting back to the David Wilcock, Corey Good, Jimmy Church, Fade to Black show, when people like that are making a living spreading fake news, I mean, really? Blue avians? Really? I mean, with no pictures, just kind of lame illustrations. And then they went away, the blue avians went away, because there was nothing to substantiate that they were real. I don't understand this whole thing. Are these guys, and they're just 3 people I use as examples, are they doing the best that they can do for the good of mankind? I don't know. I mean, I can't be their judge, that's for sure. I can only be the judge of myself, and am I doing a good thing? Am I fulfilling my mission? Am I being a good human being? That's all I can do. That's all I can question. Am I using my head? I don't know. We all have these doubts, don't we? We doubt ourselves, we doubt our creativity, we doubt our knowledge, we doubt our confidence. It goes up and down. When you lose a job, or you lose a loved one, you lose a pet that you love so dearly, we all question that. What is it all about? And that's what I'm doing, I guess, today. It's been raining, and the rain sometimes is a beautiful thing. It washes all the dirt away and it cleanses everything, but at the same time, while it's raining, it can be a time of reflection as you're looking at reflections, and it can be a time of self-doubt, it can be a time of rejuvenation, and that's kind of what I'm doing today. So I guess I'm just questioning, what are we here for? Are we all being the best human beings that we can be? Are we being the best humans to reach out to our galactic neighbors? I mean, really. Is that why we haven't had massive public contact yet? Because we're seen as just zoo specimens, because we act like apes, or we act like animals, towards one another, and how we treat our earth? Are we really being the best possible human beings in this world? Are we setting the right example for our alien neighbors? If there's 10 or 15 of them watching us that have been here for thousands of years, maybe that's why they haven't come forward, because of how we treat each other and what we say to each other on the internet and in public and on the airwaves. It's kind of amazing when you think about it. So I guess I would just say, my thought for today is, can we be better human beings some way? Can we be better brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers? Can we be better cousins, children? How can we be a better person? How can we examine our mission? For those people who are out there watching, who have served this country, I say thank you. Sergeant Schill, if you're watching, thank you. I salute you. You serve this country, and I appreciate it. And for the people who are making good videos, and honest living with truth, I thank you. I don't know sometimes how the people spreading fake news can make so much money and have so many subscribers. I guess it's because it's the fantasy in us all. At any rate, I hope all is well with everybody. And as I say before, and I've said before, I should say, and I'll say again, take care of your animals. Be kind to your neighbors. Don't throw trash out the windows. Just be good. And let's figure out how we can get to this next level of our evolution together, with a sound mission in mind for taking care of the earth, taking care of one another, and just being better people. There's a lot of different storylines out there. I mean, you can believe in any storyline that you want. You can believe in the blue avians if that's what you want to believe in. You know, you can believe in the secret space program that people are going to Mars for, 20 and back for these stints. If that's the storyline you want to believe, that's okay, I guess. I mean, you can believe the storyline that, everything was created by God and He sent His only begotten Son to live and die and suffer on this earth for all mankind's sins. That's another storyline. You can believe that if you want. Everybody can believe whatever they want. But in the end, you have to ask yourself, am I doing this? What I'm doing and what I'm believing in, is it for the betterment of mankind? Is it for the betterment of all of us? Or am I in it for myself to make some bucks? We all have to make a living. I get that. We all have to make a living. But, man, I got to wonder, if making a living is lying and cheating and stealing and killing and warring, that's just, I don't know, that's bullshit as far as I'm concerned. And I grew up in a tough military house and very conservative, and everything was black and white when I was growing up. But now, everything is a shade of gray, and it makes me think that there's always better ways to do things. There's not just one way to handle something. So try to be the best that you can be out there. Again, love your animals, take care of one another, and that's my ramblings for today. All right? Artzydude out.